and I do real estate photography and videography, and of course we also do Matterport 3D renderings for the listings that you guys have. Main things, important things as far as like why you should use any type of social media marketing when it comes to your real estate listings is because everything now is being pushed on social media. Yes, Zillow and your MLS is important, but the one thing that is being forced down to your demographics is now my age group, which is a millennial, which is around 25 to 40. We do not like going to your websites. We do not like going and clicking onto a link and going into another platform. We are on our phones, we want to see it once and then we're done. And if it's visually pleasing, we're more than likely going to stick to that. So I've actually heard realtors say, well, why am I paying for your services when all the listings are actually going and basically I'm putting it on the market, using it on my cell phone, I have a fancy camera, and it's gonna sell itself right now. Yes, that's true, but long term, your actual client is looking at what you're doing now. What are your services that you're providing now? Are you providing high quality photos and videos for your clients? Yes, they're gonna sell, but long term, the photos that I provide for you, the videos that I provide for you, that is your portfolio. High quality video and photos, that is basically branding your name as a realtor. That's why it's important, not only just to sell the house, not only just to tell your clients, hey, I'm doing this and this is why I charge 5 to 6%. Yes, but I'm also doing it for myself and for myself branding long term. A year from now, we don't know how the actual real estate market's gonna go. It might stay the same, it might go and equalize, who knows, but the most important thing is look long term, not short term. Right now it's short term as far as like you want to take your own pictures, that's fine, but as far as like if you want to get potential clients, that's how you want to do it. It's very important to actually just market your houses, yes, market yourself just as much. Facebook and Instagram are very crucial platforms right now. Instagram right now, the algorithm is changing. It used to be all photo based. Right now it's actually going into a direction where it's going to be video based. They're seeing that TikTok is taking over. So what are they doing? They're implementing Reels. Reels are something that we're actually implementing into our packages now. They're around 12 to 15 seconds, basically very, very short little clips of the highlighter reels that we actually give you guys. And what is that doing? The algorithm is actually pushing it naturally. You're not having to spend money on ad space right now when it comes to Reels. So just keep that in mind. And if you guys have any questions as far as like marketing for your listings, marketing for your videos, or actually how to use it, feel free to contact me. I have, Garrett has my number. If not, just come up to me, I'll give you my business card. Or if you just want to say hi and get to know me, you're more than welcome to.
What else do you do for like marketing for myself? Can I hire you to do commercials or anything like that?
Yes. So as far as like when it comes to intro videos, we do intro videos. As far as like when it comes to walkthrough videos, once again, branding is the most important thing. Self-branding, I'm gonna say, but we also offer like little, I'm gonna say informative bio videos. As far as if you don't have any voice on social media, that's what we could do for you. We could either do a 30-second to a minute. I always say your first video, as far as like when it comes to your bio, should be a minute, and it should be personal. Don't talk about just real estate and how long you've been on real estate. I want to hear about how many kids you have, how long you've been in the AV, do you do sports, do you do skydiving, anything that's personal. That's what your demographic is going to kind of compare themselves to. Real estate is basically being bombarded as far as information, as far as like how fast you guys close your escrows. I get all that, but your actual client is not relating to that anymore because it's just so much on Facebook right now that I don't see no one really cares anymore. Everybody in the actual, when it comes down to like non-real estate related, they all know that all the houses are being sold right away. So what do they want to hear? They want to hear your personal bio. They want to hear what time you woke up this morning to actually get this transaction done, or how long did it take you to study for your test to become a realtor? Are you a single parent, and how does that work with you being a realtor, and how does that relate to your actual clients that you're working with now? That's what they want to hear. Relate your actual market into your personal brand, which is yourself. And once again, we could actually walk through that. I'll talk, and then I'll basically just, okay, this is your highlighted points, and this is basically what we could do for your first video, and then your second video could be a 30-second, and then so on and so forth if you want to continue doing those type of videos as well.
Awesome.
If you guys ever done a video with Urban, he's really good at giving creative direction too. So just don't worry, overthink it, right? Just take his advice and he'll walk you through it.
You said some cool things in there. Why do people work? There's 3 reasons why people work with us, right? They know, like, and trust us. So better way to do that through social media. Everyone has a platform to go shout. So you guys should be shouting from the rooftops with what we do. Very cool. And also 94% of, this is an NAR statistic, 94% of people found their home by first looking online. So if you don't have good pictures, stop using your cell phone, please. Okay. Thank you, Irvin. Appreciate it. Thanks, Irvin. We appreciate you, as always. Not working here. Let's try this again. All right, guys. So we're going to go over our MVVBP, our mission, vision, value, belief, and perspective, like we do every week, just so we could really ingrain that of what we are as a company. So our vision of the company is to be the real estate company of choice for our agents and their customers. Our mission is to build careers worth having, businesses worth owning, lives worth living, experiences worth giving, and legacies worth leaving. Ooh, it's a good mission right there. The value, God, family, then business. There's no better value than that. And then our perspective is a technology company that provides the real estate platform for our agents and buyers and sellers prefer. Keller Williams thinks like a top producer, acts like a training consultant, and focuses all its activities on services, productivity, and profitability. Yeah, baby. It's a tongueful. And then, of course, our beliefs, win-win or no deal, integrity, do the right thing, customers always come first, commitment in all things, communication, seek first to understand, creativity, ideas before results, teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. And success results through people. If you guys look at your own real estate business, if you do not have an MVVBP, you should consider that. That's one of the first things you do through Tract, if I'm correct, right? Drew, you spent some time going through and creating your mission, your values, and you want to be able to speak that. But why not take what Keller Williams has and just spin it and make it your own? That's why we go over it every week. Next week, Amy's going to be diving into each one of these a little bit more and really seeing why we have these missions and these values and why is it important. So come back next week for that. Drew, we got a mission moment. Can you come up here, please? Give Drew a hand. Now, I know you're shy and you don't like getting in front of people, so don't be too nervous. And sometimes you speak quietly, so I want you to project.
Right.
Okay. Because I don't want the people in the back of next door's office not to hear you.
Yeah, I know. I can be quiet. I get it. I understand. So, I'm taking it in. I'm incredibly humbled to be before you today. I wanted to share. This is probably the last time I'm going to be in front of you, so bear with me. I trust that I'm going to get through this without shedding a tear here. I wanted to share a very proud place, a story. It's an underdog story. But it's a story that is still in the making, and the ending has not yet been written. It's underway, and we're excited. It's a story about 3 agents. 3 agents that were packing up their boxes with the broker watching over them. As they left their current brokerage, they left the building, and they had to go to a competitor's office to do business, because they didn't even have an office space yet. And no signage, no signs, no business cards, no app. Not even in the KW system yet. In fact, the other 2 agents were Their licenses were actually hung under my broker's license because we were in the middle, we were in the interim. And that small little Ridgecrest group has now grown to 13 agents with 8 out for licenses. We are in the most prominent location you can be in Ridgecrest. And we have worked our way now to be the number 2. Not only are we number 2 in our marketplace, but we've doubled. Yeah, you heard me. We've doubled
Yeah, baby.
our number 2 competitor for second place, and we are vastly approaching number 1. A couple of statistics. In 2020, our biggest competitor is Coldwell Banker out there. They held 60% of the market in 2020. With KW, in 2021, they went down so far to 56.4. And actually, this is as of May 31st. They're actually today, actually 3 days ago when I pulled this, they're actually down to 38.4.
Wow. Wow.
And here's who's taking it, baby. In 2020, KW Ridgecrest only held 6.8% of the market. And in 2021, I am happy to report that we are up to 12.5% market share.
Yeah, baby.
And we haven't even gotten started, ladies and gentlemen. So there's the comparison. It is clear that KW Ridgecrest is taking the market share away from the largest competitor. And I trust that in about 2 years, we're all going to be celebrating together with some champagne, toasting that KW Ridgecrest is the number 1 office in the Valley.
Yep.
In Anyone's Valley. So, thank you. I want to thank you. So proud of those guys. They stuck it out. You guys have no idea the conditions in which we had to work. We had no phones. We had no chairs. We had no desks. This is before COVID, so we really didn't get the concept that you could actually work from home. So we were trying to make it work in a competing real estate company's office. And these guys stuck it out with me. They saw the vision and they stuck it out. And so I just give it up for those Ridgecrest folks. They saw the vision, they stuck it out, and now they are reaping the reward. I want to thank the core, all the core investors here for sticking it out. You guys saw the vision. You saw the talent and the leadership in me, and you trusted me to lead that group, and I appreciate from the bottom of my heart you sticking it out with me. And then I thank you to Amy for simply everything. And I appreciate Sam for finishing what you started, for your inspiration, for again sticking it out with us and not stopping and always keeping me on the vision. Sometimes I would become a little bit wavering, right? And you kept me going. So I appreciate you, Sam, from the deepest part of my soul. Thank you, Sam Raffay. And Rob Talbot for even introducing me to KW and embarking on this adventure to begin with. So, and thank all of you for your continued support over the last 3 years. It's been an incredible ride. I've enjoyed the heck out of it, and I can't wait to come back and give a toast. So to the little office that could,
Yeah, baby. And Ridgecrest, you're out there. I see you guys on Zoom land. I think Christine. It's kind of blurry. Who else is out there? I can't tell because the sun coming in, and you guys look like angels because the light behind you. So you guys are angelic and Ridgecrest. Well, congratulations, guys. I'm really excited about Ridgecrest as well. I think the opportunity out there is just endless. And if you guys haven't checked out the office out there, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's a lot of fun. I can't wait to see that little office grow to what it's going to be. Awesome. Thank you, Drew.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. So guys, today, if you are not aware, they're doing I'm going to be emceeing a panelist group of top producers across our not just KW. This is going to be over at Transplants Brewery. This is put on by Old Republic at NHD, so Stacy and Renee are putting this together. Our very own Thomas Palacios is going to be on there. Paula Stafford, who used to be with us, she's over at XP now. Karen Goodard at Berkshire, and then Christina Queen are going to be on the panel, and they are all had their business do really well through the pandemic. So we are going to be asking very pointed questions about how were you successful during the pandemic? How'd you get listings? What are you doing during that time? And for the first 75, there is free beer and pizza. Like, why else would we go, right? And Marvin has one of the best rules of real estate. Where there is free food or free beer, there will be real estate agents. And so I expect a lot more than 75. So I would get there a little bit early to get your free beer and your free pizza. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's a great networking. And it's the first one since COVID where we actually get to go out and hug other agents and build networking things. And guys, we're a profit sharing company, so if you want to go out there and build relationships and never know those relationships in the future will lead, great opportunity, go out there. I hope, let's go support Thomas up there as well. Give him our support, because I heard that Remax is going to show up in big force to support Christina, and I would hate that they beat us in anything. So we got to make sure we beat them with the amount of people that are there. So let's get everyone there. Cruise over. Let's get 75 KW agents that get all the beer and pizza, and then everyone else has to pay for their own. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? I'm just a little bit competitive. I don't know if you know this about me. All right, that'll be a lot of fun. And guys, if you have not jumped into Ignite, because for whatever reason you're crazy, go jump back into Ignite. You've only missed a couple different, how many are we on? 3?
We're starting session 3 tomorrow, and there's a time correction. It starts at 9:30.
9:30. Not 9, 9:30, but come at 9 or 8:30 and do the script practice and enjoy that. But jump into guys Ignite, it's still going on. You can jump in late as always from there. Mega Camp, August 23rd to 26th, early bird pricing has begun, guys. It's all going to be done virtually, so you are able to buy the ticket much cheaper. We have been allotted a couple tickets for in person. Very few. So if you guys, someone is interested in this room about maybe going to Mega Camp, let me know, and I'll have a list together. It's going to go by production, and that's just how we were told that it's going to go by. So we're going to put a list together. If you are interested in going, remember the ticket is more expensive in person, and it's in Austin, Texas, but it's awesome. It is an amazing event. So if you are interested in going, let me know, and I have very few tickets. We're talking like 5, because they're only allowed so many people in Austin, Texas, in their event center. So that's just the way it is with COVID and everything that's going on. So let me know about that. If not, you want to join virtually, it's a great class. It's a lot cheaper than normal. Jump into that and get your ticket quickly. I'm going to skip this and come back so we can do some prices right, because you're hanging out with us. So give me a second. Let me skip a little bit and I'll come back to Lore, because let's have some fun. Woo! Who wants to play some prices right?
Yeah!
Come on up here, Shauna. Let's go, Shauna. Shauna, our very own, our very best escrow officer over at OnTrack, who we love dearly. Scoot in here more. You're like off camera. We're going to play prices right. Now, most of you know how to play prices right, right?
Yes.
Not yet? Yeah. All right, get out a piece of paper.
And everybody knows OnTrack Escrow, right?
You can do
Everyone?
OnTrack first.
Okay, so I'm Shauna Roskelly. I'm the escrow manager over at OnTrack Escrow. I've been there 9 years. So our escrow officers are Shauna Rosiska, myself, Shauna Roskelly, and Sochi Flores. And this year, we all celebrated 9 years with OnTrack. So we started out 3-4 people, and we're so excited because we're having a brand new office built. It's been a long time coming. If you've ever been over there, we're sitting 3 to an office, so we're ready. And so we'll mark your calendars, because August 11th is going to be the grand opening. So
And there'll be food and beer. Food! Almost beer.
Too early.
Oh, it's
So,
8 o'clock?
But thank you guys for all your support, because without you guys supporting us day in, day out, this would not have been possible.
Awesome.
So we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for that, Shauna. All right, so we're going to play the prices right. So you guys in Zoom land, you must have your price typed in before we announce it. Everyone else in the office, you must have your price written down and held up for it to count. So what Shauna's going to do is she's going to show a house, and then she's going to show about 2 slides of pictures, and whoever is the closest to the sold price without going over. Without going over. And as someone who won $10,500 worth of prizes on The Price is Right.
You did?
Yes, because I'm awesome like that. I'm an experienced player on this, okay? I think we have one other winner on The Price is Right. Claire also won on The Price is Right. So, you know, us two are the experience. I'll recruit myself on this one because I don't, you know, I've already won my
You have to
share.
write it down, right?
They have to write it down and hold it up.
Alright.
All right, so I'll let you take the first one.
Okay, so come on down. Let's see.
You should just click and it goes to the next page.
Okay, so our first house, that was recently just sold.
Obviously, we can't do a KW house because that would be cheating, so that's why we're doing other people's properties.
So this one was located at 44046 West 52nd Street. It was 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, built in 2019, 2749 square foot. So it's a nice little west side neighborhood.
When's the buyer on this one?
And when did it sell?
How long ago did it sell?
Inside. was
It's
nice,
all within 2
upgraded.
weeks. This is
All
at
within
least 2 weeks ago. It sold.
Nice and upgraded, great
Ooh,
floor.
is that laminate or real wood? That looks like laminate.
It's all reminiscent.
Ooh, those countertops are nice.
All right, so write down what you guys think the price sold for in the last 2 weeks.
All right, Zoom, get your prices put in there before we move on.
Go back to the info.
I don't know how to go back. The next slide will be the price.
2019 built, 2,700 square feet, 5 bedrooms, and
3 baths.
4 bedrooms,
2
3
bathrooms.
baths, 2019.
Oh, well,
trying to gain an edge.
All right, we got a couple in the chat. Let me make the chat bigger so I can see all the
oh, yeah.
people.
So we got a 435.5. We have a 550. All right, are we ready?
All right, and the actual retail price, without going over.
Is,
Oh, shit, I clicked on the other. Hold
You
on.
did.
That's less exciting when I mess that up. And our price is 525. We got an 80 per ounce and direct. 525. We got an exact. Is anybody else exact? Exact? So we got
nice.
Amy, and then we got
Look it up on.
Otto. So we got 2 winners. Amy will have the prize put in your mailbox.
Nice.
Woo, Amy. Hey, don't get off your phones. Get off Flex, you cheaters.
I didn't.
Yeah, I expect some honesty out there in Zoomland. I'm looking at you, Amy. Look at Amy. She's on her. She's working out and at the office meeting. Good job, Amy.
All right, awesome. All right, so we do have a couple more. So the next one is on Sycamore Lane, 2548 Sycamore Lane. 4 bedrooms, 3 bath, built in 1990, 2,368 square feet.
Is this
No, nice backyard.
Yeah, that west or east?
Was Sycamore.
Sycamore. That's totally a west
No,
side.
Lancaster?
I'll look.
I want to say it's west.
I think it's, what is it?
Is
I
it?
think Sycamore's off west, off 20th
Port Hill,
west.
all right.
Okay.
It's nice
20th is not
backyard.
Port Sill.
And it was about how many?
Wait, can we go back to the
Go back to
status?
the 2548 Sycamore.
Sycamore.
Sycamore. That might be east, actually.
Simi Valley.
That makes a big difference, Gary.
It does.
It does.
It does make a big difference, and I don't know because I didn't put it up there.
All right.
There's no zip, so you guys have to guess. If I think that might actually.
Well, judging by the wind in the pictures and the sunset, I'm gonna say
AAV.
it's. I'm gonna say it's after.
All right, let's get those prices
Oh,
put in.
man.
All right.
Oh, the
so
pressure.
Let's try this one.
Oh, gosh.
Let's get those hands up. We got in Zoomland. You guys get it up.
I need glasses.
All
Oh,
right.
man, no, wait, hold on.
And the actual retail price is
468.
$495.
540. Wow. Let's be west side. West side.
Left side. Did you get a
All right, we got a 500. 535.
510.
We got a 535.
535.
Becky with the winner. Big Becky. All right, Becky. Let me make sure we don't have anyone in Zoomland that was close.
No.
Nobody's doing it. Yep, that was definitely west side.
No problem.
That's too much.
All right.
All right, here's our last one.
Our last one. All right. Let's see our guys are on the high-end pricing.
Oh, this is final.
It's mine. 44 Westlake Drive, 5 bedrooms, 4 bath, 1989. 3951 square feet and almost 2.5 acres.
That's up at Anna Verde Hills?
That's a big house.
That's Anna Verde Hills, right?
Leslie?
That's right, yeah.
It's just old as the lake houses.
Yeah, Leslie.
Is this, yeah.
No.
Lake-
It's right off Barrel Springs Road or
West
something?
Lake
Yeah.
Drive, is
Yeah.
that-
Very nice homes up there.
Okay.
Very nice. All right, let's see what these ones look like. Ooh, the pool.
That is so fancy.
Granite countertops.
Had
But
it from
carpet
the outside.
flooring.
Nice,
Cheetah print?
Cheetah print ceiling.
Cheetah print? What?
Yeah.
No, okay.
All right, let's get those prices in.
That's a fun place.
And we'll get those prices in. The actual retail price without going over is.
Okay.
Is. 1.16.
I got
1.3. 1.15. 1.15. 1.15.
I said 1.2.
We got Leslie at 1.15. 1.15. It looks. We got Leslie at 1.15 and Nico at 1.15. I think we got 2 winners.
Yep. She's got 1.15.
Great job. Get
Mike,
1.25 would be over.
1.15.
Wow.
1.15 and 1.15. Awesome. Great job, guys.
Playing.
Great job, Leslie. Leslie's like, that's my neighbor. It's like, I do exactly what it's sold for. Yeah.
Oh, was it? Well, thank you guys for playing.
Does Greg Galley play tennis?
Shauna. You're wonderful.
Good for him. All right, that was a lot of fun. We're not actually doing monthly awards yet because I skipped around. Now we're going to go back and do some lore, then we'll jump into awards, and then we should have some great food. All right, so let's jump in, guys. We're going to do a little bit more of a national level of lore today instead of so much local, because locals look the same the last few months, and typically I go over Gavar stats for everybody this week, but we're going to look at a national level. Guys, every slide I'm giving you today, you're going to get this emailed out, every one of you should use at least one of them on your social media or all of them over the next few days. These guys, they're made for social media. They're perfect to put out there. And it's going to be kind of slanted towards the selling side and why it's important to sell, get listings today. All right? So the takeaway from today is I'm giving you social media posts to help you get listings. So you're all going to post them, right?
Yes.
Because I want you all to get listings. What happens when we get listings? They sell in 2 seconds and we make money. What happens when we get a buyer? You got to get your sword out and go kill a bunch of people to get that offer accepted. Am I right? So let's get those listings. All right. So the first thing, this is amazing because right, a lot of people are talking about what? Leaving California. They're tired of it for either political reasons or cost or whatever. They're getting out. Where are they going?
Arizona.
Idaho and Texas. Right?
And Arizona.
So right now, in Arizona, but right now people are talking about leaving California to go to Idaho, Texas, and Arizona. How do we know, could I look at this and know this for a fact where people are going?
Command.
In command, how, Jason?
The patterns.
The patterns from the referrals. Jason, give him a high five. Because that is the answer. He deserves a spin for that one. You guys can go into command, click on referrals, and look at the referral pattern and see where the referrals are going. And from our area, it's all Idaho and Texas, and actually Florida. Florida is pretty good. But what is this information important to show? It's showing you that if you're thinking about leaving California, like, well, everywhere is expensive. The average equity gained over the last 12 months is $33,400. But in California, it's $70,000. In Texas, it's $19,000. So if you're thinking about moving, equity you've gained over the last year is $70,000. And in Texas, yes, it is more expensive, but only $20,000. Depending where you're going. Texas is a big state. But this is cool information you could give out. If you go to Idaho, hey, they're the same as us. They're the only one that beat us. Because Idaho's prices are skyrocketing, right? But if you're going to Florida, $26,000. If you're going to Arizona, $50,000. So you could show that you're actually getting a net positive from your equity if you do decide to move. Pretty cool information on that. Any questions on this? Does your brain start ticking on how you could throw a nice little, moving out of state? Cash out on your equity? All right? So the American home equity skyrocketed. So $33,400, the average gain in equity of mortgaged homes. Current average equity of homes is $216,000. Say that again. If you own a home, you're more likely to have our average $216,000 of equity sitting in there. A lot of equity, a lot of money there. 38.2% of all homes are owned free and clear. 40% of homeowners own it free and clear. Right?
Wow.
Yeah. 19.6% increase in equity, totaling over $1.9 trillion of equity in homes sitting there right now across the United States. Right? So this is interesting, knowing that when you're going to show homes, or if someone's in trouble, hasn't been able to make payments, they have equity. They got to, unless they bought yesterday. They got to have equity, right? There's got to have equity, and there's options for them to get out. So that's your brain should be stewing. How can I have a good social media post on this? Your home has equity. Thought about moving. Are you in trouble? Are you missing payments? Let's take advantage of that equity, right? It's not going to last forever. Okay, months inventory. So this is months inventory across the United States. We talk about GAVAR quite a bit, but let's talk about across the whole nation. So if we look back at 1999, we've averaged between about 3.5 to 5 months, pretty consistently. And then what happened? We obviously had the housing crisis in 2006 when our inventory shot up, right? Shot up, whoop. Mind you, this is a neutral market between 6 and 7 months. We have the seller's market, buyer's market. And then back in about, what was that, 2011 or so, 2012, we kind of got back more into the seller's market, and now we're at historic lows with our inventory. But you guys notice a little uptick?
A little bit. They didn't just slip.
Yeah.
A little bit of an uptick. You notice how, what's the cool thing about any chart graph that you've ever seen? What happens when we go on a roller coaster?
Goes back.
What goes up?
Goes back up.
Comes down. And what goes down? Comes up, right? And I'm no future predictor, but I could guarantee you $100,000 that eventually that's going to go up. I'll be $1 billion eventually. I don't know when, but it's going to happen, right? So we're seeing a little bit of an uptick across all the United States. Now, are we feeling that so much locally? Have you guys felt that a little bit?
Not as many offers on listings.
Not as many offers on listings, right?
More
Right?
list price offers. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
Some people are actually trying to
Soften it
get.
up.
Some people are trying to get close and right? Like it's coming. It's a little bit like uh-oh. All right. So it's something to pay attention to, right? It's because where's Marvin? Or Jason, when it switched last time, did it take a long time or was it overnight?
I'm gonna say it happened pretty quick.
Pretty quick, right? I was just going to ask Marvin. I was just talking with Jason filled in for you. Right, so it's just something to pay attention to. When the market does start to shift, we'll keep an eye on it. Now, do we expect it to shift overnight today and a big boom? No. But it's something to pay attention to, right? So this month's overall homebuyer demand rating equaled 86 on the scale of 1 to 100, which is still very high, guys. Down from 88 last month and marking the first sequential decline since November. So that means 2 months in a row, the demand has gone down. Okay. Still high, but it is starting to see that looking at that. And this is from a broker's report from Zulmans. Percent of respondents who say it's a good time to buy from the Home Purchase Sentiment Index. Back in June of last year, 61% of people said it was a good time to buy. April is down to 47. May, 35% of buyers believe it's a good time to buy. Right?
You send these out to us, right?
Yes, these will be sent to you. Right?
Since inflation is climbing so high, even if you were to buy at a high point today, in a year or two from now, you're still, inflation's catching up.
Inflation, there's a lot going on with this. These numbers are for you guys to use to what?
To market.
To market. What are we going after? Listings. Because what? What are we putting on them? If you're thinking about it, now's the time.
Now's the time.
The pressure needs to be on now because that tipping point, not that it's going to crash, but it is going to correct, right? So we want to put that pressure on them, and these are all great opportunities for you guys to use to create pressure within your sphere of influence that if you've been thinking, don't think one more year. All right? All right, here's a couple quotes. It looks like existing inventory is starting to inch up, which is good news for housing market purchased for more supply. Good news for buyers, not so good news for sellers. We're seeing another significant week-over-week gain of inventory. Great news for buyers. Supply is expected to improve, which will give buyers more options and help tamp down record high asking prices for existing homes. This is from NAR, this is from First American. Some interesting stuff, right? We're seeing that those terms start to change a little bit. We're seeing inventory a little bit more. All right, inventory levels, single family homes, January to February, they were flat. Then March, you see the first little bit of an incline. Then to April, a pretty big jump. And then to May, you're seeing another jump. So we're starting to see that trend month over month over month. Inventory starting to go up a little bit. This is a national level. We might not be feeling it as much here, but what happens nationally will eventually come here directly, right? So it's something to keep an eye on. Inventory start to go up. You know, this is, all right, we're seeing that peak here. So month over month change in housing inventory. So this is national, seeing that where the houses inventory is going up the most. Idaho inventory has jumped way up. Maine has jumped way up. California at 8%, we're kind of right there in the middle, but inventory's still gone up towards the higher side of this, right? There's only 2 states that the inventory has gone down. And I would love to go to Hawaii, but that's probably not realistic. Connecticut, not so much, right? But everything else, inventory has gone up on an average of 8.8%. We're right there in the average across the United States. Home equity cash out in the billions. So obviously 2005, 2006, we had a lot of people doing what? Taking out seconds and buying boats. Woohoo! Those boats were fun for a year until they all got repossessed. Then in 2008, 2009, we saw people not having that equity. Sorry if I've offended anybody. Bad joke. Not really that sorry. 2011, 2012, we saw that there wasn't a lot of equity cash outs. There wasn't a lot of equity. Right? And as the equity started to grow on the home, more people are buying out. We're seeing that we're on pace to have the most equity cash outs, people refinancing and taking money out that we've had in over, 15 years almost. Right? So something to pay attention to. So don't cash out and buy a boat unless you're really financially secure. All right. $93,629 potential growth in household wealth. Now this is some good news for people. The last slides were to get people to sell. Now, if you're looking for buyers, I don't know why you want to do that right now. Just kidding, you need people. This is another a good slide for that. So potential growth in household wealth over the next 5 years based solely on increased home equity. If you purchased a $350,000 home today, this is projected by the Home Price Exception Survey from 2001. If you bought a house today at $350,000, they believe in 5 years it'll be worth $443,000, showing that you get a net equity of $93,000. So this is a great slide if you're sitting down with a buyer saying, is it a good time to buy? Well, let's do the math over the next 5 years if you rent at $2,000 a month. Let's do the math. What does that equal? Right, how much money are you spending a year in rent if you pay $2,000 a month? $24,000, right? Over 5 years, just under $135,000 or $120,000 you spend on rent that goes to what? Nothing. If you buy a home, you now have $93,000 of equity. You're paying down your mortgage, which is still going to be the same because you're just paying interest for the most part, but you have equity in the home. Everyone understand that concept? So is it a good time to buy? Right? It's if you're going to live here for more than 5 years, absolutely. If you're going to move in 2 years, maybe, maybe not. Right? So it's always a good time to buy, right? And this is a good slide for you to still use for those in your buying consultations. It is still a good time to buy. Seller talking points. It's good points for your sellers. Don't be too unrealistic. Right? I could get $1 million. No, you can't. Right? People are hearing stories of, $100,000 above asking, $100,000 above asking. Price it right or a little bit below to generate a lot of offers so then be able to do some cool stuff. Don't price it high. Right? Wait and you'll miss out on an extremely attractive market. That's a big point for today. Tell your sellers not to wait. It's never been a better time to sell. It's true. Price appreciation will moderate as rates and inventory rise later this year. Absolutely. Right? Everyone understand that? Any questions on this? Good info?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use it.
Yes.
We're going to get more listings.
Yes.
We're going to get a lot of closings.
Yes.
That's what we want.
Do you have the same slide without the title, seller talking points?
No.
Probably come.
I don't.
We can read it.
Because I took these slides and I copied them. So, yeah, you can just make it your own. It'll make it easy.
Okay.
All right, we already did Price is Right, and then we got some awards, and we got some food, and I'll get you guys out of here somewhat on time. Just so you guys know, the food place didn't open till 11. We have someone going there to be there right when it opens, and they're bringing the food right here, so it'll probably be about 11:10. We're getting Madranos. We're going to line the food up out on the outside because we have our ALC meeting right after. Anyone's welcome to attend the ALC meeting after and sit in the background, and you don't have voting rights, but you're welcome to attend. But the ALC meeting going, so we'll ask everyone to step out, get your food outside, and hang out there if you're going to chit chat. And in here, we're going to do the ALC meeting. All right, now let's get to awards. Celebrate some of your guys' successes. All right, monthly awards. Top individual listings taken. Where's Vanna White? Adam! You guys like that? I should be a comedian. That's got a gift. Adam! All right, Drew. Drew's my Vanna White. Thank you, Drew. All right, top individuals listings taken. There he is. All right, 5th place we got Bobby Outridge. Congratulations, Bobby. Philemon over there. Ileana Dominguez. Leslie Goen. Mike Benowitz and Netsa Sanchez. Good job, Philemon. You gotta get your award then. Or your certificate.
Look at that gladiator.
Guys, next month we'll be celebrating quarterly awards. We'll go somewhere with food and have the awards like normal. So keep that on. We don't have a date yet. We're having a hard time finding a place to take us, but we'll figure that out by next month. In 4th place we got Eric. Eric, my man. Oh, this is taken. Wow. Yeah, baby.
Eric.
3rd place we got Cindy Miller. Cindy, congratulations out there. Always on Zoom. Nice to see you. 5 listings taken. 2nd place, Jessica Dixon with 7 listings taken. Congratulations, Jessica. There she's at. And in 1st place, we got the Mike Watson with 8 listings taken. Congratulations, Mike. All right, top individual closed units. 5th, wow, we got a lot of people closing through. We got Carly, Amy, Doris, Eric, Aaron, Jenny, Philemon, Mick, and Nico, all with 3. We got a lot of you guys in the house today, too. Congratulations, guys. Closed units. Big a thing. Go get it. Aaron, can you move back?
Carly didn't make it.
Can you move back?
I know.
I don't like that you moved away. It's not fair. Yeah, you need to just move back. All right, in 4th place, we got Netza Sanchez and Carlos Baez with Carlos's team. Great job, Netza. 3rd place, we got Ileana, Jennifer, Leslie, and Maria. Good job, guys, with 4 closed units. Fantastic. Good job, Leslie. I see you, Leslie, on there. I don't know if I'm just really tired or if my eyes are starting to. I've always had the best eyesight, but I'm like, I think I'm just tired. It can't be that I'm getting older.
You're just getting old.
No, it's my
You're a dad.
tired.
You're old.
Tired from it. That's all it is.
Sorry.
In 2nd place, we got Blanca DeLeon, Cindy Miller, David Plumhouse, and Raquel Newton. Great job, Raquel Newton, out there in Ridgecrest. Great job, everybody. We gotta give the. There we go. And in 1st place, we got Jessica Dixon, Marvin McKinnon, and Mike Watson with individual closed units. Great job, guys, with 6 closed units. All right, top individual agents closed volume. We got Eric with 5th place with 2.2 million. Great job, Eric. Great job, Eric. 4th place, Jessica Dixon with 2.4 million. Great job, Jessica. I gotta do a quick humble brag on Eric, because Eric was coming in, not being paid, kind of interning with Thomas just to learn real estate before he had a license, before he had anything, showing up every day because he wanted to learn, because he didn't know, right? He wasn't just showing up. And now he's in 5th place with our top individual closed units, and that was only like a year ago, 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. Wasn't that long ago. Awesome job, Eric, dude. Really, really proud of you, man. You're gonna kill it, dude. So excited for you. Top individual closed units, we got Jessica Dixon with 2.4 million. Great job, Jessica. 3rd place, we got Mr. Clumhouse, David himself. Where is he? He just can't come over here to say hi. He's probably on Zoom. Great job, David. Second place, we got Cindy Miller. Good job, Cindy. With 2.9 million. And then in first place, we got Mike Watson with 2.99 million. Just beat Cindy. Just by a little bit. Great job, Mike.
Tell Mike that he's half his goal. I'll kill him.
Yeah. So congratulations, Mike, on reading half your goal for the month. Top individual close, GCI, where we all like to get nosy and just see how much they do. Cindy Miller with 60,000 in 1 month. Great job, Cindy. I know this joke is old, but seriously, if you made 59 out of college,
That's fifth place.
my first year out of college, a good job, I made $52,000, worked 50 hours a week, and I was so excited. So excited to make that amount of money. You made that in a month. Woo! And now if you made that, if you made 48,000 in a month, you don't even get to be on the top 5. And that's a lot of, that's a lot of money. You know, in the world, because I heard this stat and talk about the top 1%. If you make $32,000 a year or more in the world, you are in the top 1% of all people in the world. In the world, which obviously there are a lot of poverty in other countries. We're very blessed to live in America, where that's like our poverty line here. But across the world, that is that. And you made a month. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Fourth place, we got Mike Jackson. Where's Mike at? We'd hear him if he was here. You would all know he was here. Congratulations, Mike. All right, and in third place, we got Marvin McKinnon. Marvin, 80,000. You make 80,000 a month and you get third place?
He doesn't even come in for his award.
That's just
Gold bar under his pillow.
you got it first place, you can keep this time. It's up over there, Adam's got it. In second place, Jessica Dixon with 80,000. She beat you by like $700. $700. Good job, Jessica. And in first place, we got Mike Watson with $95,000 in a month. Great job, Mike. Fantastic numbers, guys. All right, let's jump into the team listings real quick. Fourth place, we've got the Pulaskis team and Veronica Gonzalez and Auto Associates with 4 listings taken. Good job, guys. Third place, we got Drew and Michelle team out in Ridgecrest. Great job, guys, out there. And in second place, we got Aguilar and the A team with 6 listings taken. Great job, Antoinette. And in first place, we got Team Silva and the Chapel Team Advantage with 7 listings taken. Great job, guys. All right. Top team closed units. We got Anusha's Real Estate Group at 4 closed units. Anusha and Associates. Great job, Anusha. And fourth place, Veronica Gonzalez and Associates with 5 closed units. Third place, we got Tanya Castillo on the drink. Tanya's back by her solo. We got to get this fixed, but she had 6 closed units. That's a great job, Tanya. Where's Tanya at? She in here? Oh, great job, Tanya. We'll get that fixed for next week. And in second place, we got Team Silva with 8 closed units. Great job. Where's John? Oh, John's interviewing like crazy in the next couple of days. He's expanding. And in first place, we got the Pulaskis team with 13 closed units. Good job. All right. Top team closed volume. Anusha's really with 1.45. Great job, Anusha. Third and fourth place, we got Veronica Gonzalez, 1.6 million. Congratulations, Veronica. Third place, we got the Talbot team with 1.8 million. Great job, Veronica Talbot. And second place, we got Team Silva with 3.1 million. Great job, Team Silva. And in first place, the Pulaskis team with 5 million in closed volume. Great job, Tom Paul. That's why he's on the panel here today. Top team gross commission income. We got Veronica Gonzalez with $40,000. Great job, Veronica. Awesome. Second place, we got Team Silva with $93,000. Good job, Team Silva. And in first place, we got the Pulaskis team with $112,000 in the month of June. Where are we at? June? I can't take vacation. I'm all backwards. Great job, Tom Paul. All right, now let's get to the fun thing. Spin the wheel of destiny. Da, da, da. Oh, we gotta move this over a bit more. I think we have a couple people today. Let's see who we got. We got, oh, Michelle. Are you out there, Michelle, in Ridgecrest?
She's not, she's on vacation, so I'll spend more.
Oh, we have the, you have to be present rule, though. You have to be present.
Well, they're a team.
Okay, you're the team, so you gotta do it. So you got claimed. All right. Okay. Oh, you spun that so sadly. $10 gift card. So
Oh, yeah, baby.
Veronica, when you come up and spin this, spin it much better than that. It was like so undramatic.
Don't dog on my boy. Don't dog on my boy.
Well, you know what? If you spun on The Price is Right, you wouldn't even get it around once, and you would have got booed by the audience. All right, right there. All right, 2 hands. Let it rip. Oh, there we go. $100. Big money, big money. Oh! So you guys can spin the wheel also. How do we do it? How do we get to spin the wheel?
Get people in.
You gotta have someone name you as a sponsor, and the easy way, you give me a name and number and have the agent expect my call. Now they need to be a producing agent. You can't give me someone that's not in real estate, but they have to expect my call, meaning that, hey Tom, that was a great transaction. I really love the way you handled that termite and got everything closed. I really appreciate it. I was just talking to my team leader about you and saying how great you are. Will you promise to take a call? He's going to call and thank you for the transaction. Yeah, sure. Great. That's all you got to do. Can we do that?
Yep.
Give me that lead, and then you can spin the wheel and win $100. All right, I think.
A segue from that, don't forget, Monday, July the 19th, 6 o'clock p.m., in this room is career night.
Career night. Oh man, how did we forget that? How did we forget that?
We didn't forget it.
We didn't forget it.
No,
Career
it's
night.
the finale.
How easy is it to get someone in your downline by inviting? Hey, Veronica, how many people joined KW because of you inviting them to career night in the last 4 months from you, or year?
Oh, it's been
At least.
a few.
At least 3 or 4, just because you had them go to career night. Now it takes time, but they join. And hey, everyone was new at one time. Erin, were you new once? She was. Veronica, were you new once? Otto, you've been here since the beginning of time. So he was the chicken or the egg. He was both. He was born into it. But the rest of us were new at one time. You never know what one new person might turn into and be able to accomplish in their real estate career, and you could be that downline forever, baby. Yeah. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Right on time. Dang, I'm good. We'll see you guys next week. Yes, transplants is today at 3:30. Over at the brewery. The brewery over on, I don't even know, although. We have, as an office, we went there once because the acoustics are kind of weird and they have a lot of, weird pictures on the wall. But it was, yeah, the wall, all the weird stuff in the drawings, but that's where we're going. Yep. She spun 2 weeks ago. Yeah, she did. Either a $25 or $5 gift card, or $10. Yeah, you can tell it. You owe me lunch.